The snow spoke first before the gods did. Wind through spear, ash and frozen pine. Odin watched with one eye burning. Thor just gripped the ale like swine. And there the wolf lay chained and waiting, gold-eyed, young and half untamed, while every god who praised their honor suddenly feared the beast they named. I fed him meat beside the fire, while others whispered doom and dread. The All-Father spoke of fate and endings, but would not place a hand upon his head. They loved their prophecies at supper, loved their ravens, runes and schemes, yet none would sit beside the monster when he woke howling from his dreams. Thor called him spawn of ruin loudly between his fourth and fifth filled horn, a brave opinion from a thunder god who feared a pup not fully grown. An Odin, wise Odin, speaking of sacrifice and hidden cost. Funny how the wisest king in heaven preferred my hand be lost. I stood beside the wolf alone, while golden halls grew cold as stone. They spoke of chains like noble duty, then hid their fear behind the throne. I heard the lies before they spoke them, smelled betrayal in the hall. And when the brave gods needed courage, I was the only one at all. So sing of thunder, sing of kings, sing ravens circling battle rings. But when the wolf remembered kindness, he remembered me above all things. The dwarves forged silk from things impossible, footfalls, roots and mountain breath. A ribbon soft as maiden's laughter, wound together, tight as death. Fenrir watched them with old knowing, smarter far than gods admit. Place a hand within my jaws then, and suddenly the hall grew quiet. Thor looked down into his drinking. Odin studied carvings deep. Several mighty sons of Asgard found important thoughts to keep. So there I stood before the wolf cub, snow light pale upon his fur. And though the world still calls him monster, he trusted me before the others. I stood beside the wolf alone, while cowards dressed their fear a stone. They called it fate, called it wisdom, called betrayal for the good of all. Yet none would meet the beast's own gaze, none would answer honor's call. And when the jaws finally closed around me, I still recall, he looked more hurt than cruel at all. Do you know what silence sounds like inside a hall of frightened gods? Not battle, not glory, just breathing, avoided eyes, the creak of leather, and one great wolf realizing every promise that was false. I stood beside the wolf alone, one hand lost and one truth known. The world fears teeth and claws and fury, but broken oaths destroy the throne. Ragnarok was born that evening, not from fire, not from war, but from frightened gods convincing themselves their fear was justice evermore. So when the black wolves cross the heavens and red storms shake the ashwood tree, remember this before you curse him. The wolf was not the first to betray. It was we. It was we.